Hi, my name is Noni Matikela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. So today I want us to talk about Ukherinel. Okay, where is he? What's happening with him? Can he please come out when it comes to the Senzo Mewa case? Because I am interested to find out so many things. I am confused. There's a lot going on. I'm sure not only in my head, but a lot of South African people are going through a lot when it comes to the case because we have paid so much attention to it. But before we get into talking about him, guys, please make sure that you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure that you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure that you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you will be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Guys, please remember that engagement is key in the social media spaces. So please do support your girl here. Okay? Thank you. Now let's talk about Advocate Kherinel. Guys, you remember when the Senzo Meyiwa case started back in 2020, when the guys got arrested, the five IQs, we were clueless. And there was something that caught attention of everyone was if they are so guilty and they know about this, there is something, in fact, you know what? Some things when they happen, they always have an intervention of God, and there will be people who are able to see what is happening right there on the spot, even though they don't have means or ways to actually express what they are saying. I remember the first appearance. I chose number 3 and number 4, like refused to get into the box. And then the rest of them followed because they were like, no, why are we here? What are we doing here? Do you remember? I remember there was a interview that was done by Newsroom with Mr. Robert Marawa. And because he's a sportscaster, they were asking him what are his thoughts, I guess, because he has interviewed Senzo Meyiwa in so many occasions, perhaps. And he had an interview with Senzo Meyiwa few weeks before or a week before he passed away. So his response to that was like he understands why the accused will be doing that or behaving in that manner because obvious in my understanding he was like we all know what happened. We, as much as we are not saying what happened, but as South Africans we know what happened. A lot has happened. Senzo's father has said a lot and a lot has been said. So we can't run away from the truth that is hidden in plain sight just because. Do you understand? To me, that's what he was alluding to, even though he did not bluntly say such things. But that was my understanding and my reading of what he was saying. Anyway, now, while all of those things were happening, there was another interview that was very specific, and it was not just that time an interview that happened, other times too, up until I think 2022, I think also in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if 2024 it happened. Maybe it happened few times, but not a lot. If it happened, I don't recall much. But what I'm trying to say is that there was Advocate Nell. Advocate Nell was coming from what is this? The AfriForum. AfriForum was meant to assist the Meyiwa family for private prosecution. Reason being, they were not getting the assistance, and it was 6 years later, and there was nothing that is coming out. So now the state brought these five guys saying these are the people. And for some reason, Advocate Nell came out and say, no, they've got the right people. And when I sit down and think, I'm thinking maybe he had an interview or a meeting with Abo Kininda, and then they told him we have the right people, and the mastermind behind it all is Kelly Kumal. Because Advocate Nell kept on saying that. I don't know why. Oh, he was alluding to not understanding why the mastermind was not yet arrested. And then eventually we heard from the court records that mastermind Kelly Kumal. Do you understand? But now he kept on saying they've got the right guys, they arrested the right guys. Now, evidence was led from 2023 July up to now. And from the evidence that we've listened to, him as a former prosecutor and a current lawyer, I want him to come out. I want, even if he comes to sit with me and have an interview with me, please, because I would love to pick his brain and understand the entire evidence that has been brought by the state, does he still have confidence that these are the right guys? I would love to ask him those questions. I'm not fighting. I just want to understand. Because of the evidence, I'm not a lawyer. He is an experienced lawyer. He has done wonderful times. I mean, he has done wonderful things and worked like on that Oscar Pistorius case and did great for state. But tell me why do I feel like he owes us an interview of some sort? I don't know how to get hold of him, but I do believe that he needs to give us an interview because I would love to hear his actually thoughts. Perhaps he was not wrong because there were people that were convinced that these were the right guys and this was a hit because that's what he was sold, perhaps. So I want to ask him questions like, who said to you this was a hit? And what did they convince you with to show you and to make you believe that this was a hit? And then we will take it from there. Because right now, where I'm sitting, the evidence is not saying it was a hit because it was brought by the state, but the same evidence that was brought by the state to us is working against the state. And every time they try to close loopholes, they always mess up the entire situation. Every time they try to close loopholes, they always mess up the entire situation. Now, the question is, does he still stand with his notion of they've got the right guys? They've got a watertight case. I remember even Peggy Cele said so. They've got the watertight case. And I remember even when they arrested Zamuku Hlembata, there was interviews that were done and it was said by whoever that police officer was, they've got the right person. We've got a watertight case. To this point, like right now, I want him to come and tell South Africans that he still believes in this NPA case. Does this look like a case that is watertight to him? Or this is a Titanic? Because to me, we are dealing with a Titanic. Does he think this Titanic is a watertight case? I wish he can come true and tell us what did Gininda say to him when they had an interview, if they did have a meeting? Did he sit with Baloyi? Was there a meeting between the three? I would love to know, honestly. I would love to know if there was ever a meeting between Baloyi, Gininda, and the NPA. I think Gininda did say. And also, I would love to know if currently, are they still the watching brief for the Mayuas? Mr. Geronel. Do you guys understand me? He said that they've got the right guys. The evidence is not evidencing, guys. That is not what it says. From DNA, from cell phone evidence of IQ's number 3, it shows us something else. And the pictures that they took around 5 o'clock shows us something else. From the calls between IQ's number 5 and Kelly Kumalo, they are telling us something else via Vodacom. And then there was Ustain telling us that this call was what call? He called it what? And initially, it was a straight call, a normal call. Then Jiggy Jiggy, it was a BPM call. Jiggy Jiggy, it was a data call. Jiggy Jiggy, it was a WhatsApp call. Yay! It kept on changing. So I need Advocate Nel to come and tell South Africans to do an interview because he used to do interviews with Abo Crystal Louis. There's nothing wrong with that. But right now, we do want him to do an interview, even if it's me, to tell us what are his thoughts when it comes to the current situation, because no ways. No ways. The NPA keeps digging and digging and digging and digging a hole. At this point, we want to know. We want to know what are his thoughts. That's my interest. What are his thoughts? Anyway, guys, I want to hear your views in the comment section. What do you think about the entire situation? Because wow, just exploded just like that. An entire watertight case. Hmm.